Hey there guys, another 5-lap race. This time we're in Korea, and the noob has disappeared, apparently. Anyway, I'm in the Lotus, again, and I am in P13 of 12. Seems legit. I guess a few people have disappeared since we started loading up this map. Anyway, away we go. Got a Turkish Tayfun in front of me. I've got Andy, the Russian, in front of me, and a fellow Lotus heading into the first corner, staying wide, hoping to avoid the carnage. Just about managing it. Up to P8 and heading down the back straight now in the slipstream of Wilfie, getting whacked into a wall by Andy. Cheers, teammate. And just about keeping going without any major issues or penalties. Tayfun goes streaming up the inside and well, the outside actually, and manages to ghost his way through most of the pack. Anyway, P7 now. There's a wee bit of nudgy, argy-bargy crap, but we mostly get around it. A few people going a bit wide there. Jack McDaniels, some Mercedes just went spinning out. No idea who that was. Didn't see the name. And up to P4, just nipping up the inside of Andy there, or was it Jack McDaniels in the Ferrari? Might have been Jack McDaniels. Anyway, I was trying to work out what this guy in front of me's name is, but Hansy or something. But anyway, I've overtaken him now, so I can stop worrying. I've got Prost in front of me, quite a bit up the road though. Prost and let's just imagine it's Senna. It's probably not though, but they're up a wee bit ahead. I've got Jack McDaniels behind me. Thank you for having a normal name that I can pronounce, Jack. And onwards. Okay, well, they've been caught up quite quickly. There was a Canadian sitting on the outside of the track there. Not sure who that was exactly, but it slowed them down a wee bit. They're only 1.3 seconds ahead now. Jack's going to make a move up the inside, leaving a bit of space. Never did actually see him, so he didn't make anything too crazy. That's nice to see. Didn't wipe us both off. It's quite a frequent issue in that corner, is just people flying right up the inside. He's in a good position here though, taking the centre line, trying to see what he can do under braking. Going a bit wide though. That'll give him a good chance here with the cars to push ahead of me, which he has done. I'm on rich fuel for the straights. I'd imagine I'll change it back here, although I accidentally went to the tyre menu. Taking Jack up the inside though, so that's good. Now I've changed the fuel setting. I like to have rich fuel on the straights and standard elsewhere on this track on these 5-lap races. The Mercedes of Prost got a bit of a moment in front of me, so catching up to him now. Right up his arse now. And taking him a wee bit up the inside, but going out wide, so he's got back. And Jack is also taking me now down that side, so down to P4. Jack's gone out wide though, and I just about managed to scrape past him, but not quite. And it's turned into quite a wee battle between me and Jack here. He's nipped out ahead there though. I need to close the gap in these Monaco-esque wee corners. Somebody's sitting out there, don't know who that was. No overtaking, we'll have to make sure I actually don't overtake. I have a habit of overtaking when the yellow flag's out without realising it. But it's good now, so happy days on the yellow. Fuel onto 3. And nothing much to report just now. GGYL has got the fastest lap, he's out in P1. Gil or something, I don't know. Just ignore me, I'm pronouncing names badly. Anyway, in the slipstream up onto the limiter, Jack McDaniels makes a dive down the inside of Prost, fails, goes out wide. I can take him, and that's me up into P3. Swapping places faster than you can say Jimmy in this race. That was horrendous. Anyway, purple sector. Good times. That slipstream from Jack would have helped. Tayfun has lost his connection, or his lag, depending on which way you look at it. And onwards we go. Quite close to Prost in this section again, not the first time I've been up here, and see what I can do down the outside of this corner. Try another cut him, but can't quite. He manages to hold it together nicely. Things are getting serious. The rich mixture is on here, trying to keep close to Prost and get a chance of taking up his place. He's gone out wide. He might have lost a bit of time, but I overexcited myself and went into a wall. Even so, still a good time. There's a Red Bull out wide there. There always seems to be somebody out wide in this area, but skipped right across that corner, and I was losing to the end, so I'll forgive myself. You might not, but hey ho. Slipstreaming Prost down the home straight here. What can we do? We've got the DRS. Still going to have the DRS, I'd imagine, on the next step. Maybe not. If I've managed to take him here, have I? I'm not sure who crossed that line first or second. We'll find out in a second. Well, actually, we will find out now because I've not got DRS and he has. So anyway, leaving them to go up the inside, hoping they'll go flying and I'll just take them nicely, but they're not. So I'm going to go out wide myself and let them fight on the inside. And Prost just a wee bit ahead. Jack is also, we're all three in a line here. If I could look across, I would. Jack's darted in front of me with some lag, but I've taken up the inside. Don't know how it happened to Prost. Oh, he's behind me. Leaving a bit of space on the inside, getting a wee bit of a nudge. Hand of Rage comes out. Nah, not really too much of rage on my part, but hey ho. Jack and Prost is right behind me here. Try and hold them off. Still got a lap and a half to go, so it's going to be quite a fight. Tyres are looking a bit worn, and not too bad though. They'll make it. Getting a wee bit of a gap there to the next two cars, which is nice. Not sure I'll be able to catch Gill, if that's his name, up in front in P1. He's 9 seconds ahead. I'm not sure who this car in front of me is. It must be one of these Red Bulls that always seems to be sitting out wide, crashed every time I come past here. Yeah, it is. Let's see who that is then while we go past. Just lagged further ahead, that was weird, but anyway, DRS here because I was close to him on the DRS detection line. Only half a second to Jack McDaniels behind me. Prost to lock back in P4. Gill has put in a good lap of a 1:39.873, so quite a long way ahead of my best time at the moment, but then I've been fighting lap on lap, so I suppose that's not a totally fair comparison. Outbrake myself a wee bit. Jack goes for the undercut. It's a bit of a drag race down this straight here. Don't want to use all my curves though. He may have used all his curves, we'll find out, but I've got the inside for this corner. But he's going again for the undercut. Hand of Rage once again, not too much in it. Managing just to keep him behind me there in those wee sections. Got a bit of curves to use here to try and make a wee bit of a gap before the next corner, but he's right in my gearbox, so that's not really getting me anywhere. Try and stick to the outside apparently here, but yeah, darted to the middle and a bit late, which is a bit of a crucial. Not too much of this lap to go. See if I can hold Jack off. That Red Bull's not going too slowly in front now, so I'm not sure what his deal was in the first few times we saw him crashed. Half a second to Jack. Losing it a bit there. Avoided to keep it, managed to keep out of the wall, losing the lead again. Hitting into Jack. Oh, and I've got a penalty for my tank slapper oversteer. That's not very cool. Bit of a pity that, ruining a bit of a good race. And so instead of being in P2, I'm now dropping down the field, currently P6. That's a bit unfair, really. That's a bit harsh. That was just a pure losing the rear end moment, and I slightly nudged Jack, but he did alright anyway.